Good morning, everyone. Today I shall discuss unit number 2, that is unit 2, chapter 1, that is the grounds of induction. So, grounds of induction. So, first of all, in introduction, grounds of induction means the laws and processes depending on which induction establishes a general real proposition is known as the ground of induction. So, these laws and processes means what? First of all, we know that in the aim of induction is to establish a general real proposition on the basis of some particular instances of the same kind with the help of generalization. With the help of generalization, we are establish a general real proposition in the conclusion. For example, all men are mortal. So now we take this example, that is Ram is mortal, Sham is mortal, Jadu is mortal, therefore all men are mortal. Here, this is the observation of facts. Now, Ram is mortal, Sham is mortal, Jadu is mortal. On the basis of this mortality, on the basis of the experience of mortality, we can say that all men are mortal. We can say that all men are mortal. This is the conclusion. That means we can establish a general real proposition with the help of generalization. So, this is true proposition. Now, the problem arises here. All the conclusions, that means this conclusion, all the conclusions that are established on the basis of some particular instances or observation of facts are always general real proposition. So, these general real propositions are always not true. Some of them are true and some of them are false. So, in this example or in this argument is true on the basis of observation of facts, and we can conclude that all men are mortal. This is a general real proposition. So, this is true. But again, another example, if we take, that means Ram is kind, Sham is kind, Jadu is kind, and therefore all men are kind. So this argument is false, because the relation between kindness on the basis of observation of facts or observation of experience, we cannot write that all men are kind. So this argument is false. That means some of the arguments are true and some of them are false. Now, with the help of these processes, we may get some problems here. So, with the help of to solve this problem, that means some of them are true and some of them are false. To solve this problem, induction depends on two grounds. One is formal grounds, another is material grounds. So, formal grounds and material grounds. To solve these problems, induction depends on two grounds. So that means grounds of induction are of two types. One is formal grounds, another is material grounds. So now, what is formal grounds? Formal grounds, on the basis of these formal grounds, there are two presuppositions. That means two formal grounds, that means uniformity, the law of the uniformity of nature and the law of causation. These two are the formal grounds of induction. And again, observation or observation in general is the material grounds of induction. So observation and experiment both are in come into observation. So that means simple observation and experiment both are same in observation. That is, observation is the material grounds of induction. Now, what is the law of the uniformity of nature and the law of causation? Both are formal grounds of induction, and only observation is the material grounds of induction. Now, already I have said that the laws and processes depending on which induction establishes a general real proposition is known as the ground of induction. So now, what is formal grounds and material grounds of induction? The laws which guarantee the formal truth of induction are called formal ground of induction. Again I say, the laws which guarantee the formal truth of induction are called formal ground of induction. Then, material ground of induction, the process which guarantee the material truth of induction are known as material ground of induction. So these two grounds, keep in mind that the laws which guarantee the truth of induction is called formal grounds of induction. Again, the process which guarantee the material truth are called material grounds of induction. So these two, that means formal and material truth of induction, are this. And then now these two grounds, that means grounds of induction, say means the laws and processes depending on which establish a general real proposition is known as the grounds of induction. And here the laws which guarantee the only formal truth is called formal grounds of induction, and the process which guarantee the material truth is known as the material grounds of induction. So I think it is clear that these two grounds of induction. Again, deduction aims only formal truth, but induction aims at only both formal and material truth. So, but that must conform to the actual state of things. So, induction seeks to establish a general real proposition. First, induction observes some particular instances of the same kind with the help of generalization. Then number two, with the help of these particular instances and depending on some laws and processes, induction tries to establish a general real proposition of the same kind. To be formally true, induction establishes the conclusion rely on some formal laws to be materially true. The conclusion must conform to the actual state of things. So now, induction, we have two formal grounds, the law of the uniformity of nature and the law of causation, and we have two material grounds also, observation and experiment. So this is, I think it is clear that the two grounds, that is formal and material grounds of induction. So again, formal grounds, that means the laws which depending, that means some laws, and process, that means some process. So laws means there are two presuppositions, that means the law of the uniformity of nature and the law of causation. These two are laws. And process, that means on the basis of observation, of facts. So on the basis of observation of facts, we can establish a general real proposition is always formal and materially true. So these laws, that means two presuppositions, and the process, that means on the basis of experience. Here we example the experience, that is mortality, that is Ram, Sham, Jadu, Madhu. These are propositions on the basis of experience. We can say that all men are mortal. So this process, these laws and this process are depending on which establish a general real proposition is known as the grounds of induction. So again, grounds of induction are of two types. One is formal grounds and another is material grounds. So I think next next class I shall discuss the law of the uniformity of nature and the law of causation. Then next, the problem of or paradox of induction. So today just I have said the grounds of induction and formal grounds and material grounds of induction. What is material grounds of induction? What is formal grounds of induction? And what is grounds of induction with the help of example. So thank you everybody.